सो यार अभी अपन देखेंगे कुछ और भी चीज़ें हैं जो अपन देखेंगे। तो पहले तो ये जो इक्वेशन अपन को दिख रही है इसका सलूशन निकालना है। तो देखो यार, सिंपली अगर मैं बोलूँ आपको कि इस इक्वेशन का सलूशन बताओ तो आप क्या सोचोगे? सबसे पहले तो आप बोलोगे ठीक है भाई, कॉस स्क्वायर थीटा प्लस प्लस 3 sin थीटा इक्वल्स टू 0। सबसे पहले तो साइन में कन्वर्ट कर लो पूरी इक्वेशन को, तो 2 × 1 - sin² थीटा कर देंगे और प्लस 3 sin थीटा। अब साइन थीटा को क्या करेंगे, टी मान लेंगे। टी मानेंगे तो टी की वैल्यू क्या क्या आएंगी, -½ आएगी एक तो, ठीक है। और दूसरी साइन की टी की वैल्यू आएगी 2। 2 तो पॉसिबल है नहीं क्योंकि टी जो है वो साइन थीटा ही तो है। साइन थीटा कभी 2 हो सकता है क्या? साइन थीटा तो हमेशा 0 से 1 के बीच में, -1 to +1 के बीच में वेरी करता है ना। ये अपन ग्राफ से भी देख सकते हैं। तो इसका जो सोल्यूशन मिलेगा वो अपन को मिलेगा हाफ माइनस हाफ, टी इक्वल्स टू -½ सो साइन थीटा इक्वल्स टू -½ कब होगा? साइन थीटा -½ कब होगा? हाफ तो कब होता है? जब π/6 होता है। माइनस लग गया तो वो अपन को प्रिंसिपल सोल्यूशन चाहिए, तो प्रिंसिपल सोल्यूशन के लिए तो -π/6 हो जाएगा, ठीक है। अभी अगर अपन को जनरल सोल्यूशन अगर चाहिए कि भाई अपन को जनरल सोल्यूशन क्या होगा इसका, तो अपन इजीली देख सकते हैं कि n तो वो समेशन जो पाई के बाद में रिपीट होगा, ठीक है। और अपन को ऑल्टरनेट टर्म्स लेने हैं, ठीक है। जैसे एक टर्म ले लिया तो एक स्किप करना है, एक ले लिया तो दूसरा स्किप करना है। तो n=1 पुट करेंगे तो 2 का मिलेगा, 3 का। फिर वो शुरुआती टर्म्स है उनको स्किप करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। तो उसको अपन प्लस करेंगे, प्लस -1n+1 टाइम्स π/6। ये n+1 कैसे है? ये जस्ट -1n और π/6। तो अभी जो n है, ठीक है, -1n। देखो अपन अगर ग्राफ से भी देखें तो ये देखो ऐसे, तो हर जो है टर्म जो है ये पाई के बाद रिपीट हो रहा है। एक स्किप हो गया, दूसरा स्टार्ट हो रहा है, तीसरा स्किप हो गया, चौथा स्टार्ट हो रहा है। तो ये -1n आ जा रहा है, ठीक है। सो नाउ वी हैव दिस। So 4 cos theta, what is the value of 4 cos theta? So we have the 4 cos theta plus 3 sec theta equals to tan theta. So we can just simply convert the terms into cos theta. So sec theta is generated into 3 by cos theta, which is nothing but sin theta by cos theta. And we simply multiply, cross multiply, simplify the value, put it into the sin theta terms, and then find the quadratic equation by forming the sin theta equals to t. And we try to solve the problem in a quadratic sense, so we'll get this answer. So to get to the angle what we desire for, we just assume that sin theta is some value of sine of alpha, and then we try to find out the value in terms of alpha. So we just know that whatever may be the case of theta, it should be equal to some n pi times -1 power n times alpha. So we can just simplify the equation and get to this solution. And in this way we can get the general as well as the principal solution. Okay, so now we have this sine cube theta times cos theta minus cos cube theta times sine theta equals to half. Okay, so we can see this. This is sine cube theta times cos theta minus cos cube theta times sine theta equals to 1 by. So we can just clearly see that if we take this 4 in the other side, okay, 1 4 on the other side, and just multiply the equation and take the common term, which is nothing but 4 sine theta plus cos theta, and simplify the equation by just substituting this as a minus cos theta, because we know that cos 2 theta equals to cos square theta minus sin square theta. So for negative we get this, and just clubbing the terms with the help of 2 sine alpha cos alpha, we can just club these terms and then get the solution to sine 4 theta equals to minus half, which gets us to the solution at 2n pi minus pi by 2. We just saw it before that what will be the general solution for this kind of a problem. Okay, so now we have this kind of a solution as well. We can see this. So we can always find a way to to know that what will be the solution for theta. We can always go towards the basics, and to do so we just need to solve problems. So now we have these kind of equations as well, and some of these are as well, and this is something that you can see. This is also a good problem, and this one is also a good problem. So now we move on and see this one. So tan of 3 theta equals to minus 1. Tan of 3 theta equals to minus 1. So what could be the solution? We know that tan of something is equal to minus 1 only when 3 theta or whatever it is. So 3 theta equals to minus pi by 4. But we want the general solution. We know that whatever may be the case, tan theta equals to tan alpha, then the answer of the theta will always be equals to n pi plus alpha. So here we have the theta is 3 theta and n pi is the same thing, and the alpha term is plus minus pi by 4. And we just generalize the terms and then get the equation for theta by dividing 3 on both the sides. We get this kind of a solution. Okay, so we have this kind of equation. We do have the solutions for this kind of problems as well. So we just start with cos square theta equals to cos square alpha, and then by substituting few things and getting the things done in a more basic way, and then just deriving the solution and making it 0 and getting this kind of results like theta is n pi plus minus alpha. So whatever it could be the case, and we just need to know that it will always be n pi plus minus alpha. Okay, now we have this equation, just like 2 sine square x plus sine square of 2x is equals to 2. So if you see, so 2 sine square x plus 2 sine square 2x plus 2 is equals to 2. So we just see that, so 2 sine square x plus, we just replace the sine 2x with this and just multiply inside, and then we just replace this by 0 and subtracting this by adding minus 1, subtracting both sides. So we get this kind of equation, and then we just simplify these terms and we get these two multiples. So to make it 0, either this could be 0 or this could be, so we make this equals to 0 and this equals to 0. So we take the over as it is and we try to generalize the solutions. So this kind of things, and we just end up getting this solution. So the final solution is this and this, where m and n are integers. Okay. Yeah, you see this problem. This is a good problem. If you see, this term is going up to infinity, and this is GP. We can clearly see this is a GP, and we know the sum of GP. And we also know that cos theta has to lie between -1 to +1. It means that the what do you call it as common ratio. Okay, we call it common ratio. Yeah. So the common ratio is always going to be, the mod of that common ratio is always going to be less than 1, which implies that it will definitely end up at 0. We know that a into 1 by r power n upon 1 minus r. So this term has to be, so since n is infinity, so this term tends to 0. This overall this overall term tends to 0, and we just get a divided by 1 minus cos x, which is mod. So we just apply those things and we equate the powers of both the equations, and we just find out the solution, and we get this kind of the option, and we get this solution.